Yo, what's cooking everyone? Misty here. In this video today we're going to look over EX Sabo. Now, he's a little bit of an aged unit. He's, what, nearly 2 years old at this point? Or 1.5 years old. And in my opinion, he's honestly half playable. But in this video today we're going to look over his pros and cons, if he's worth your rainbow diamonds or not, and if you should be running him in the current meta or not. This is the metal set that we're going to be running on him. Sanji Set. You could also run the Big Mum set on him, triple Big Mum set, mainly just using him for the cap speed. Yeah, we got some good tags on him. Basic Sanji runner set. But yeah, enough of that. Let's just hop in a couple games and see how we can go from here. Alright everybody, we have our first game with EX Sabo here. Just having a quick review over this. This was not a good game. This was a horrible game. I was not playing well enough in this one. Blackbeard took our treasure there, unfortunately. That's nothing we can really do about that. Just try and beat the Gear 5 and the Odin here to the treasure. Fortunately didn't make it because of Gear 5's annoying arm thingy. Just try and get him out of here. Hopefully teammate will let us cap, which he did, which was nice of him. Now we still just got to get out of here.
Tactical nuke incoming!
That's what you need to look out for using Sabo, because Nostro will cook you. He will absolutely fry you. Respawning back here now, I just mainly want to try and just get fried there again. See, this was not a good game for us. This really wasn't a good game. Respawning back again. Just jump down here. I guess all we can really do is just try and rat cap something here. It's not looking good for us though. This wasn't a good game. Let's try and get the Zoro Sanji out of here. We're able to do that. We're just trying to hit that counter. He baited us out and he just wipes us here. Doesn't take as much damage as I thought, but again, Nostro just fries us and that's game over. On to game 2 now. Unfortunately, the recording didn't capture the first 30 seconds of the game. Nothing really happened though, it was just the start. Just try and cap here. Kuma Bonnie comes behind us. Doesn't do anything. So we got a lock onto them, unfortunately, with a perfect dodge. Nothing we can, again, really do about that. Just try and hit them off the treasure here, stop them from capping. Deal some decent damage, if you could see up the top corner there. Let's go try and fight this Gear 5 now. Well, I don't. It's again, Gear 5, he takes away our state. Get this Blackbeard out of here. Blackbeard can be annoying if you don't know how to play. See here, we hit him off the counter and we take a K on him here, which is very nice. The King there, again, was afraid he was going to try and hit me off. He's down there fighting. My teammate's fighting the opponent. We'll try and jump down to D flag here, see what we can do. Try and capture it maybe. He does knock us down here, unfortunately. Nostro's fighting him as well. He does seem to be a pretty smart King player. I did a bit of a misclick there. We'll just cap this now. We'll head over to their side of the treasure now. Hit the Kubo here. That was a little bit of a glitch. He stood up and they just got sent flying back again. We'll hop over to A flag here. Go for a trip over to A. See if we can try and take that from them. They do have a white bit on their team, so that will be slightly annoying, trying to get rid of the rocks. Gear 5 here, he was a very smart Gear 5 player. He baited me out of the trigger here. Just try and get back at him, I guess. There was a little bit of a glitch here. I hit the counter and it just didn't register at all for some reason. It was cheap trying to capture here. I got knocked off the treasure by the King. Try and get the big meal here. Perfect dodge. Try and capture here. Team does get the treasure up top there on C. Luckily enough. Or else that dot Q would have been slightly annoying. Yeah, that's game 2 done. There's a victory. Not a bad game. Not a good game either. Made lots of errors, but yeah, second game done. GG's. Alright, everybody. So after those games, I can say that he's definitely playable. You mainly just want to be playing him as a rat runner most of the time. Unfortunately, he does get fried by Kizaru, but everyone pretty much just gets fried by Kizaru. Pretty much, you don't want to fight with him. He's not a character you want to be fighting with, pretty much. It's because, you know, you can attack with him for sure. Skill 1's definitely helpful, especially after you've capped a treasure or you're trying to cap a treasure. He's got good mobility. He's good with cap speed. You can also run Big Mom set with him, especially with the Wano Big Mom medal with the flame, because he does give off a flame. Somewhere in his traits here, I have to have a look later. But he's got really good mobility. He's really fast getting around the map. You see in the games with his skill 2, he just flies around the map. He's got really good pressure. Fortunately, he does have a couple weaknesses. He gets fried by obviously Kizaru and Nostro and most of tanky defenders. He does sort of well against Sanji. Mainly just anyone who's just respawned, who doesn't have any buffs, he can take care of them. You can get knocked down pretty fast, obviously, as you saw before, you know, with Gear 5 and his skill 1, the lightning, he just knocks you down instantly. So, overall, he's definitely solid in this meta, 100%. Definitely shouldn't deny that. But in terms of if he's worth your rainbow diamonds, unless he comes back really cheap, about maybe like 800-ish rainbow diamonds, then I wouldn't summon on him. But obviously, if you've already got him built, maybe to level 80, and you've got some good medals and good support, then, you know, definitely he's worth playing. Alright, everybody, that'll do us for today's video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and if there's any recommendations you have for a video, sure, let me know down below in the comments.